Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Mary Brown, Superintendent of the Greenwood LaFleur Consolidated School District. On behalf of the GLCSD's Board of Trustees and our entire faculty and staff, we would like to say welcome to our virtual Superintendent Social. The purpose of this social is to recognize the outstanding work and efforts of our students, faculty, staff, and parents. And parents include moms, dads, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, and all of those who are responsible for the success of our students. Today, we will recognize our honorees for the months of December 2020 and January 2021. All honorees will receive a certificate as an additional token of our appreciation. At this time, I would like to share our district's mission, vision, focus, and motto. The mission, this is why we exist as a district. Our mission, to unify, educate, and prepare all students for college and career by providing a high quality learning experience. Our vision, this is what we would like to see. We hope to see a community united. That means coming together, a community united to improve the quality of life through education. And that is the only way that we can improve the qualities of life or of lives is through education. Our focus, investing in our future. Our future are our students. The children are the future. Investing in our future by developing each and every one of our students. And as always, our motto is 2020 vision. So at this time, let me say congratulations to all honorees, and we will begin our virtual superintendent social. Thank you all for joining us. Dr. Pulley.
Good afternoon. At this time, Mr. Stevens, principal of Bankston Elementary School, will present our students, parents, and teachers of the month for the months of December and January. We ask that when your name is called, that you wave so that you all can be recognized. At this time, Mr. Stevens.
Thank you, Dr. Pulley. It's always an honor to be able to recognize our staff and our students for their achievements and accomplishments as we go through the year. I hope that I see some more students log on as we go, but we are going to begin with staff. All of our staff members who are present, we are beginning our book study right now as well. So after we finish our recognition of staff members, y'all are free to log out and go log in to the book study, and I'll be joining you there as soon as the social is over. So I'm going to recognize staff members first, beginning with our staff members for the month of December. Our classified staff are Ms. Joanne Buford and Ms. Bridget Gallion.
Mr. Stevens, she having a hard time getting in.
Okay.
Buford and Ms. Gallion.
Okay. Ms. Buford and Ms. Gallion are our self-contained SPED assistants. And they do just a wonderful job working with those kids. And so we wanted to take the opportunity to recognize them for what they do. I told them yesterday when I recognized them in our staff meeting that it's easy for us sometimes to forget them down there. But we want to make sure that they know that we appreciate them and appreciate everything that they do. So we appreciate Ms. Buford and Ms. Gallion for the work that they do with our severe and profound kids in that classroom. Our certified staff members for the month of December, our first is Tasha Harris. Ms. Harris is the teacher of our self-contained SPED classroom. So we're recognizing that whole team for the month of December for the work that they do with those kids. So we appreciate Ms. Harris, Ms. Buford, and Ms. Gallion in our self-contained SPED classroom. Also, we want to recognize Ms. Carol Short. She's a librarian at Bankston. She also wears other hats. She's our PBIS CEO and chief encourager for the school. She does a great job organizing that. She's also the one who organizes all of our reading initiative and she'll be we'll be meeting to talk about Read Across America and those kinds of things very soon. Try to get some things going for that. Ms. Short does a great job. She's been up here this week helping with inventory, so she's been working hard in the building this week. So I appreciate Ms. Short for her great attitude and everything that she does at Bankston. So thank you, Ms. Short. I want to go ahead and move on our other staff and recognize our staff for January. So all of these people can get to the book study. I don't see everyone here. Ms. Ziamara Rodriguez is one of our classified staff of the month for January. She's our EL tutor and does a tremendous job helping us with those kids, helping for everything from helping kids get registered to coming up here and meeting with parents with us to help us with translation when we need to, and just does a tremendous job. So thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. She's one of my former students from JZ George from when I was there, so I take partial credit for all Ms. Rodriguez's success. Ms. Jacqueline Brown, who's here. Ms. Brown, one of our classroom assistants, does a great job with those kids down there as well, keeping the teacher going straight. They're down there in kindergarten and do a great job with our little bitty kids. Our certified staff members, Ms. Michelle Adelman Walker, teaches 4th and 5th grade science for us. And we just had science fair and we had a lot of kids participating in science fair. A lot of that due to Ms. Adelman Walker's efforts and her getting information out to them and to parents and keeping teachers kind of jacked up and on track with getting kids involved in science fair. So thank you, Ms. Adelman Walker, for everything you do there. And our final staff member is Ms. Nikita McIntyre. Ms. McIntyre, one of our SPED teachers. This kind of SPED month. Somebody told me it's SPED recognition week this week. I don't know, but whether it is or not, but it is at Bankston. So thank you, Ms. McIntyre. Ms. McIntyre always has just the greatest attitude. Anything you ask her to do, whether she likes it, doesn't like it, whatever, yes, Mr. Stevens, I'll be glad to do the best I can. So she just has a great attitude with everything she does at Bankston. She's a great asset to our school. So thank you, Ms. McIntyre. Those are our staff members for December and January. So now I want to back up to December and recognize our students of the month for December. I don't see enough of them here. I hope some more of them come in. I'm going to go through and recognize all of them as we go. If some of them come in, we'll go back and call their name again. Rashad Taylor is student of the month for December. His mother, Siobhan Stewart. We really appreciate Rashad for being a great student at Bankston. Kiwan Middleton and his mother, Stephanie Middleton, our student and parent of the month. Kylie Terry and Chantel King, our student and parent of the month. And Corderic Smith and his mother, Wanda Hall. So we appreciate all these students, all these parents. We have the best students, best parents in the district at Bankston, hands down. I know what those other principals will say. They'll say theirs are the best, but they're all just trying to make their people feel good. Ours are really the best at Bankston. For January, we have Elena Mayton and a grandmother, Rosie Mayton. We appreciate Elena and Rosie and everything she does. She's there with Elena every day, making sure she's logged in and staying on track. And so we really appreciate them. Kenneth Rounds and Gabrielle Hopkins, student and parent of the month. Kentrunia Coleman and Victoria Reed. So we appreciate them. And Jaqueline Baker and Latrice Evans. And Jaqueline is a student in Ms. Tasha Harris's classroom. So we appreciate them and Ms. Evans for being there with Jaqueline every day to help make sure he knows where to click and what to click on and everything that she does to help him. So we have great students, great parents. We appreciate you. Students, we appreciate you. We don't say it, do it enough, but we appreciate you. So thank you for everything you do for Bankston Elementary. So now I'll return it to our executive leadership.
Next, we will have additional district updates by Dr. Pulley, Mr. Johnson, and comments from Mr. Stevens. Dr. Pulley.
Again, we would like to say congratulations to each of you all for a job well done for the months of December, and January. We do appreciate everything that you all are doing for our students. We recognize implementing virtual instruction is not easy, but all of our students, parents, and teachers have accepted that challenge, and we've exceeded all expectations. And we for that we do say thank you. A few updates and announcements on last semester. The district received uh, over $1 million to enhance virtual instruction. Some of this money was used to purchase equipment for students, teachers. And so on last week, teachers at Bankston Elementary School received new hotspots and new Chromebooks, new laptops rather, laptops and hotspots. And so we do appreciate receiving those funds, and we do want our parents to know that we're wanting to do everything that we can do to place the latest technology in the hands of our teachers to be able to plan and prepare interactive lessons for our students on a daily basis. We have had spelling bees, science fairs, and we do appreciate all of our parents for assisting our students in those activities. As we've stated, even though we are implementing virtual instruction, we want to provide our students with a positive educational experience through this virtual setting. So even though we're not physically there yet, we want to continue to give our students those same experiences as they would have had if we were physically in the building. Our students have did take the second 9 weeks assessment, and at this time, our teachers are working to continue to analyze that test data, continue to work with our students through intervention blocks, intervention class periods. And so we are asking each of you all to continue to work with our students. We want all of our students to reach their proficiency targets and growth targets. We can say that we are happy to report that we are at Bankston Elementary School. Our students are growing. Our students are moving from one level to the next as it relates to proficiency levels. We are tracking our data. We want to make sure our students are mastering the standards that's being taught in their grade levels. And so we're tracking that data each time our students take a test. And we can tell you from the first 9 weeks to the second 9 weeks, we have had more students at Bankston Elementary School to master the standards for the second 9 weeks assessment than in the first 9 weeks assessment. So we do appreciate the hard work that our students have put in too, because we know that it is different. It is different. Also, at Bankston Elementary School, we do recognize and thank Mr. Stevens for leading parent nights and having various parent meetings. And I'm very sure he'll be sharing that information with you all very soon. Mr. Johnson.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to say congratulations to all our recipients, our faculty, our staff, our students, and our parents for a job well done. You have really put in the work this past 9 weeks to make Bankston a better school academically as well as throughout your social interactions. I only have a couple of announcements from the Office of Organizational Support. We're asking everyone to let anybody know that we are continuing to do our food delivery. We have that going on daily. That's Monday through Friday. It starts from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. and it's going throughout our communities. We do our rural and our local routes, as well as we're offering it at each school cafeteria. So if you know anyone that has someone that's between the age of 0 and 18, they are able to get free lunch. So please make our community aware. Also, we do want to just remind everyone that we still are experiencing issues as it relates in our county with COVID-19. So we're asking our students, our parents, our faculty, staff, our entire community to just remain safe, follow those CDC guidelines, continuing to wear your face mask, make sure it's more properly over your nose, as well as continuing to social distance when you're in public and continue to wash your hands and continue to use hand sanitizer when you're not able to wash your hands. And so we are in the process through the Office of Organization and Reporting, looking at making sure our schools are safe for return once we do reopen our schools. And as we work on it, we just continue to ask you to work with us and to help us get the word out. Additionally, I know we will have some things going on this spring as it relates to reopening. As we get more information, we'll make that information available to you via our Facebook page, our website, and through robocalls, and of course, by other means to get the information out to our parents and our students, as well as to our community. Again, we just ask you to remain safe and to do your part to keep our community safe. Mr. Stevens.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. And I just want to express my appreciation to all of our executive leadership team for everything that y'all do for us in the schools. Yeah, I know that no one knows the extent of the hard work that y'all do, things that people don't even see. So thank you for everything you've done for us. And I know our teachers appreciate those new laptops. So thank you for everything that y'all have done for us. To our parents, I just want to, and for everyone, we had our wax museum today, district-wide, and we only had a couple of students participating, but I logged in and watched that, and our two young ladies just knocked it out of the park, y'all. They just did a great job presenting that. So that just reinforces what I've already said. We have great students at Bankston, and thanks to Ms. Robertson for her efforts and getting that organized. Parents, watch for the next newsletter. I have another newsletter coming out within the next, if not the end of this week, it'll be next week. So make sure you're checking your emails because I send those out by email. And make sure that your students are checking their email every day because we're sending a lot of information out. This is a busy time of year. So a lot of things are going to be coming up. A lot of things are going to be going on. So we want to make sure that lines of communication are always open. As always, if I can help you, gstevens@glcsd.org, email me and I'll get back to you as quick as I can with an answer, or give me a call here in the office and we'll talk about whatever issues, concerns that you have. So, please let us know if we can help you in any way. My office staff is great to help with issues with logging into class, things like that. If you have problems, if they can't get it solved, they'll send it to me and we'll make sure that we get the problem resolved one way or another. We'll point you to where you need to go because we're here to serve you. We're here to help you. So thank you again for everything you do with your children. And thank you, students, for what you do to make Bankston great. Everyone have a great day. I'm done. Dr. Brown, you have
okay. And congratulations again, Bankston Elementary School students, parents. We thank you for what you do to support our children, your children, but our children as well. Special thank you to all of the teachers in the district. But right now we're recognizing Bankston. Thank you to Bankston teachers. Without you, we could not. This would never be possible. I don't care how much, we say that we're doing things. Without the teachers, it wouldn't be possible. So we thank you, teachers and faculty and staff of Bankston, for all that you do. Additionally, we thank Mr. Stevens for his leadership at Bankston Elementary School. It takes great leaders to lead the charge and efforts at school. So Mr. Stevens, we thank you for what you're doing for the boys and girls at Bankston Elementary School. If you all will join us at 2:00 when we honor our Davis Elementary faculty, staff, students, and parents. As Mr. Johnson stated, COVID-19, the numbers are still increasing, not just in LaFleur County, but worldwide. And we want to make sure that we're planning accordingly to bring children back into the building, but to do it as safe as possible. Not only do we want our students to feel safe and be safe, we want our faculty and staff to do so as well. So we are planning. It may seem as if everything is at a standstill, but it is not. We're definitely planning every day. But the teaching and learning has not stopped in the Greenwood LaFleur Consolidated School District. Our teachers are up and at it every day with our children. The children are seeing the teachers face to face, and that's what's important. To make sure that we'll continue to provide the academic instruction to our students, but also making sure that as many people as possible are safe in this district. So yes, we are planning. We are discussing the reopening plans for schools, but we want to make sure that we cross every T and dot every I before we bring anyone back into our buildings. As you can see, we're always here in the buildings, and we're concerned for our own safety. I will be honest and say that we have had and we continue to have employees who have come in contact with those who have tested positive for coronavirus. So what we do is we just ask you to continue to pray for us, because we are still working every day, and we have to work every day and continue to plan for our students. As Mr. Johnson also stated, once as information is available to share, we will share it on our social media page, Facebook, our district web page, our local media sites, and Mrs. Dean will continue to make robocalls. Mr. Stevens sends out his newsletter to the staff and to parents. So we are definitely working to make sure that when it is time to safely bring kids back into the building, you would definitely know the plans. Again, congratulations and thank you for participating, and thank you for joining us for our virtual superintendent social. Have a great day and be blessed.